Hello everyone, and welcome into another live stream. Let's have some music. Let's... There, but more quiet. Which one is it actually? Oh, it's Out of the Rain. I had not wanted that one. I always get this confused one with the monkeys. It's obviously the Fat Rat, obviously. This is sceiets stream, so... Yes. Now let me just... set up everything correctly. It's a side stream, so we can take things slow. There's no need to rush or anything. We can do it in a bit more of a calm manner, if I do say so myself. But there I do have something pretty interesting for you, because you see, this is obviously another Space Lab and Time writing, a Space Lab and Time paper writing stream, which is a kind of stream where I write the Space Lab and Time paper, but big surprise. But today I have something different. Because you see, today we will be doing history, which is pretty far away from my normal topics. You see, if you're not familiar with what Space Lab and Time is, then yeah, let's say that no one knows. This is just a paper I've been writing. It's, you know, normal people have social interactions and friends. I have Space Lab and Time, which is a paper about everything from, as you can see right here, is biology, medicine. Here we have chemistry. Here we have still chemistry. Here we have quantum mechanics and basic math. Absolutely nothing crazy. And the basic idea for the things that I'm writing about in this Space Lab and Time paper is if you were to change history, these things would still be true. That's what's included in the paper. So, for example, if you went back 10,000 years and I don't know. Actually, okay, let's give a different example. If you were to go back 1,000 years and basically set off a couple of nukes and end human history right there, then things that are in the Space Lab and Time still wouldn't change. All of these would still be true. Even medicine, because if you were to recreate a human being, then these claims would also be true. But then I also included an additional part, an additional new segment at the very end, which is the information, abstraction and information. Time, abstraction, okay, yeah, it's correct order. Which will be a different segment, and it will include stuff like history, for example, geography, and all the other fun, funky stuff. Like, include stuff like history, geography, computer. Well, maybe no, computer science will be in math, but when it comes to engineering and standards and stuff like these, and informatics and stuff like this. This is monkeys, yes, this okay, makes sense. Now, today we'll learn a thing or two about history. My source is, as always, LibraryText. It's I'm presetting, the link is in the description, but just in case it's not, I'm gonna add. Why do I have a YouTube link? What's that YouTube link for? Videos on the. I find what's going on. Okay, let me just add my source, and right here, save. Alright, cool. Let's go for it then. Chronology. So we have... how well made this is, by the way. I'm just amazed. Boy, that's it. That's what brings us the entire page. It's just... couple of important... So yeah, I guess... Should I note that down? I feel like I should. Should I? Let's, you know what? That's actually a pretty festive idea. Let's add a... No, wait. First I need to think about... Yeah, I'm not doing this in an organized manner because usually when I'm doing these live streams, these are kind of deep dives into things that I don't know much about. Like for example, right now, you know. Wait, how? What does it sound like? I haven't checked. There's a possibility that can't hear me though. As you can see, I am extremely well prepared and stuff. As you can see, I am. Okay, good. So. Oh, chronology gives you like an overview of everything you'll be talking about. Oh, okay, so agricultural revolution, if I may. I like to just get... No, not... Why British? No, you. No. I like to get the separate source just for this term, because I do believe this would be an important term, because this would help us... First, it was 10,000 BC. I'm sorry, I was just a bit skeptical about this. I thought they were rounding on something, because 10,000... Plants and standing generally 11,700 years ago. End of the last ice age. Alright, so that's how we'll divide it. We will divide it into pre-11 BC years ago. So it's why wouldn't you just add it? No, you could just add it. No, now I have to do math. You. Now I have to do math. What's this? Honestly, no, the wrong. This geologic timescale. No, I have to do math. 11,700 years ago. 1,1700 years ago. Which would be today we have 2020, right? So something like that. I'm not good with math. 2000, which would give us 9,700 BC. So we can think of it as negative, actually minus, yeah, we'll walk to there, and now plus 9,700. Pre 9,700 BC. BCE, right? Because before Common Era, I think. Oh, I actually, when I squashed like this, then I still have access to fonts, that's nice. So this will be the first one, and then we will have, over here, we'll have civilizations. And that's the thing which I actually care about for the purpose of this stream. I won't number them, nor will I index them, I'll just have them like this. And that's what we'll do. So, yeah, and now can Younger Dryas event. Yeah, okay. I am pronouncing this word will be festive. In 1952, at the age of 77 and suffering with an abdominal hernia long overdue for surgery, Sons returned very collect charcoal or bone sugar for new technique combination dating. Nocturnal field assistant Glenn Evans accompanied him, having left Texas with careful instructions from Sons' physician about what to do if the hernia suddenly bulged. It did, but the monsters insisted in continuing to excavate. I guess there will be a role of reading, but I feel like this is a back introduction. Do I have to read? Come on, okay. So this is the bit which I don't like. This is the reason why I prefer in Space, Life and Time to only have these sort of strict sciences, is because I can just omit of the backstory and how these things were discovered, because I understand, I do respect scientists who discovered them, but for this paper, this is not what this is for. And they both cases of other stage journalists demonstrate the study of human equity. Yeah. Our curiosity. I don't pass in the size down to recently, however. Yep. Questions to guide your reading. What were some factors that led to by bipedalism, how did climate affect hominid development, how and why did Homo sapiens expand out of Africa, how and when did Homo sapiens populate the Americas, what was the hunter-gathering existence like, why did Homo sapiens start to prefer agriculture, how did agriculture start to change human relationships. Pretty reasonable ones, I do believe. Key terms. No definitions next. I'm sorry, just listening terms. That's cool. Human begins Africa. Alright, yeah, this isn't a solid block of text. I dig it. Oh, that's already so well done. I already dig it so much. Let me just remind you that this library text is a free source of information. They don't have to like include all the images. They could just have a solid block of text. They don't though, because they're extremely cool. Fossil record in Africa clearly establishes that the human lineage diverged from African apes sometime between 8 to 6 million years ago. Beginning as far back as 8 million years ago, various species of hominids, the ancestry of modern humans or Homo sapiens, began to walk upright. That was around 8 million years ago, okay. The bipedalism, bi which would be two, and pedalism I guess would be walking. I know, I'm incredibly smart. My deductive skills are outstanding. Will allow the hominids to use their hands and develop craft and use tools. Pedalism would also eventually contribute to a move out of forests into the savannah and turn hominids into big game hunters and gatherers. Paleoanthropologists first try once theorized that hominids became bipedal to adapt to life in the grasslands. However, the fact that fossils of bipedal hominids were found alongside fossil remains of wood, seeds and other forest dwellers has cast some doubt on that theory. In fact, bipedal hominids may have lived in the forest for some time, while some bipedal hominids may have stayed in the forest. Climate changes did drive others to move into new areas within Africa and beyond it. Alright, kind of science we're doing. I'm doing history, which is new for me, let's just say. Some might even call it first time I'm doing the first recorded when it's first time in history, and it never has happened in history. It's the first time I'm doing. Okay, I'm trying to add to my paper kind of history of humans, because I've heard that humans are for some reason pretty important or something. I know, I've heard they were quite important. Geocultural history. It's more of a general deep dive for the first time now. It's like my original chemistry streams. And by original, I mean first ones, because they weren't quite original. I was just reading things that other people wrote, so I'm exactly called them original. So this is me starting history. Alright, as far as 30 million years ago, hominids were reacting to changes in their environment. Hominids refers to great apes, including humans, and their ancestors. Hominis is often used when speaking about modern humans and their more recently extinct ancestors. Will you hominids here because it covers all groups of reference to modern humans? Okay, with a D, it's great. I agree. Whilst hominids are just modern. Relatively modern. Alright, the F could proceed more fragmented environment. As already mentioned, some hominids may have stayed in the trees, but those that left the forest began to thrive in grasslands. So they were bipedal also makes sense. These savannas and prairies expanded during the Miocene, the geologic era lasting from 24 to 2 million years ago. The grasslands expansion prompted baboons and hominids to move out of the forest. Okay. This is gonna... I feel like I should skip over this part, because I feel like I should skip to chapter 2, because that's the part I depends on how far you bought, like Pangaea and land bridges, but it looks like you're just going based in Africa. I want to go from 8,000 years BC. That's where I want to start, actually. That's the part I would be useful for me to start. Yeah. Because I am planning on making a video on this, obviously. So yeah, I feel like 8,000 BCE, that's a good start. Mostly because of this. And this, as I mentioned. This is gonna be, I don't know, I'll see if this works as a stream idea. If it won't, then I'll just do it on my own. Questions to guide your reading. I feel like I'm gonna be so confused that I'll figure out some of the questions for myself. I think I have plenty of questions. Mesopotamia. You know what? That's a solid. I probably shouldn't add civilizations. I should probably do it differently. Over here I should just probably list them. Like Mesopotamia. List all the different things that I would like to discuss. Should be Mesopotamia first. Which is, I do believe, the most basic of, you know, starting points. I need more coffee. To say this outside my comfort zone is nothing. I have studied politics more extensively than I have studied history. This is actually... And I really don't want to approach it in the same way as I approach math or chemistry or all the other stuff I've been studying recently, because I know it's not gonna work, then it's different. Mesopotamia is located in the area known as a Fertile Crescent. Fertile would seem quite useful. Archaeologists have found some of the earliest known sites of agricultural production in the Fertile Crescent. The name makes sense, alright. Although much of this region received little or regular rainfall, the Tigris and Euphrates River provided large amounts of fresh water, facilitating agricultural production and development of early civilizations. I'm going to take a quick shower, find something to teach me in like 15 minutes. 15 minutes?! In 15 minutes I'm gonna maybe finish the page. and it's this short. Oh boy. Though much of this region received little or irregular rainfall, yes, so next the rivers, pretty, you know, something small. Does it have to be history related? The Greeks later recognized the significance of the river systems to these indigenous societies and referred to the region as land between the rivers or Mesopotamia. Makes sense. The Tigris and Euphrates River both originate through the mountains of the eastern Anatolia and flow southward to empty into the Persian Gulf. Yeah, I mean this map. You just described the map, right? Enriching the soil. So this is just an explanation for why these two rivers basically create extremely fertile earth, which is convenient for society because it gives you food. Near the rivers. Yes, outstanding, wonderful, festive. Now the thing which now here's the thing, this stream is gonna be actually pretty different. It's gonna vary a lot from how I normally do these sort of research streams based on library text, because I will use Wikipedia a lot. Well, I may not be. 503, that's not 403. Well, 503 error. Thank goodness for standards, am I right? Service unavailable. That makes sense. That seems for service. Is it general? Wait, no. Never mind. That was just the only issue. This is because Wikipedia, when it comes to history, is so incredibly well organized. I am just always look at these. It's just I'm going to select all of them from the bottom, but this is just outstanding. This is just straight up outstanding. So yeah, I may be using more Wikipedia than LibreText. I'm trying to use LibreText for general guidance and Wikipedia for details. Well, no, LibreText for general guidance, Wikipedia for further research, and for details we'll figure out some other sources, I don't know, so. For all the details we'll just look into specific stuff. Causes of Persian Gulf known as Lower Mesopotamia and particularly were attractive to the early settlers because they had extremely fertile soils. Some people built some of the earliest cities, including Uruk, Eridu, and in Lower Mesopotamia. Wait, actually I can do something even better. Give me a second, I have to set up this thing. Because I actually won't lie what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to make a video about the topic. Wow, I know, crazy, am I right? A YouTuber wants to make a video about something. But basically, I want to make a video about this. So Mesopotamia, that would be the first. And I want to make my very own animation for this very thing. Animation for how the thing changed, and also add some additional data and stuff like this. Give me a second because it's gonna take a while. You see, recently, a while back, I found this thing, which is... Well, it's a JPEG of the Earth, the very lovely blue marble that we live on, and the thing that's particularly interesting about this JPEG is that you may have noticed in the bottom left corner the size of the image, which, well... Let's just say it's pretty detailed, okay? Like, right here, this is 4K. Actually, I think it might be even higher than 4K. Obviously, it has a lot of artifacts, because JPEGs, and I wasn't able to... I couldn't find a better quality of this image. Wait, I actually didn't check on Wikimedia. I'm such an idiot. Why didn't I check on Wikimedia comments? F43200, would that work? Like, size, view of FJPEG. No, this is something different. Right, F. I don't know. I don't think image size large. It said large. F image 43200 by 21600. So I can actually animate this on stream. That would be better because. Wait, can I? This is the page from which I downloaded this thing, which is ridiculous. You can just click on anything and see the different segments. For example, here, this is such a high quality. Wait, I may be off, but isn't this in higher quality than? For example, right here, this. I think it might be in high quality. I think it might be without artifacts. It is. It is without artifacts. Oh, the problem is I have with this side, which is so upsetting. You can only download this as JPEG. I have tried to download the oldest things, but at least back when I tried, it didn't work. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. That is also a possibility. Downloads. High-res map. This one is non-existent though. It's not there, which is a problem. I could just... Wait. Hold on now. I can take this page and I can... Because this is certainly way high in quality. Wait, I can just steal... Well, not steal this. I suppose it's free. I can't really steal this, but I can just... Hold on now. I can... What am I doing? I can do it with PHP. Desktop projects, not madam, only I'm here stealing the word. CD stealing the, not space time and time, only CD stealing the word. And now we're gonna do, yeah, I know, for a history live stream, this is going pretty far out there, right? But Python download, a site online, right? Full web Python script, yes. Oh, this is so much. Why would you? Oh, this is with fail safes. I don't care about fail safes. About good coding. This seems way more plausible for me. So we're gonna just stealing Python. This is actually gonna be so easy. URL. Let's try it. Let's just. If it's gonna work, then it's just gonna be so much easier. Map. Then we'll have to piece it together, which might be a bit more difficult, but I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Map. Python. Wait, pip install pyweb copy. Not viewing an HTML page. Oh, does it need to be an HTML? Oh, come on. It has to be an HTML. No. Alright, maybe let me specify. Download an image from URL. Yes. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Wait, did this work? Really? Seems so much easier. Could you just... Yes! Oh, yes. For I in range... was it 20? What was that actually? 1... so we have 0, 1... Oh wait, I can be smart actually about this. 0 to 23, 35. So 23, 24, sorry. 36. Right? Yes, if I'm wrong, then this is gonna be pretty shameful. But then we're gonna basically do an F string right here, and we're gonna have I'm gonna do it the dumb way, because obviously I am. Obviously. I'm gonna save it as an F string, and we're gonna do it like this. Which is gonna be I and capital I. And over here we're also gonna have I, capital I, except if I is greater than 9, else F string of... Would it work? No, that's not gonna work. Oh, that's not gonna work. Else... Oh, this is such a... This is... Okay, I'm doing it the dumb way. So just nothing. Wait, how would I... Damn it! Why am I such an idiot? Okay, I have an idea. Yes, I am fully aware that I'm an idiot for doing this. Doing it this way. I almost did something else with that SHINT. Rearrange the letters. So the way we're gonna do it basically is text I, and then we're gonna have text capital I, and they're gonna be equal to so dumb. Gonna be equal to a string, surprisingly. String F string of I, if I is greater than 9, else is gonna be an F string of 0 and I. This is so dumb. And over here we basically replace the I with capital I. And now if I am text I and text capital I, and now if I did everything correct, then I can just run it. There we go! We're stealing the word. We stole the word. That's festive. We can check if... I guess maybe it's releasing them on... Wait, do I have to release them? I have to, right? No, open. It closes at the end. I surely hope so, otherwise I just pass in some rebuy coming. As you can see, there's a lot of them, by the way. Oh no, actually, oh whoops, that's oh no. Oh, also you're not saving them in the map at all. Well, properties. All of them are 4 megabytes? That's not a lot. How much is this one? Well, this is full blues, that's not... What have we learned? Hi, Ali, listen. I may have got a bit distracted. It's a long story, okay? Listen, you were away for a pretty long time. I'm stealing the word. It's... Okay, listen. Oh, we'll have to... Okay, so here's basically what happened. I am the reason... Okay, let's start at the beginning. The reason why I'm researching this... Let me explain, alright? The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to start a history series on my channel. A series of historical films about history, and basically in each one of them I would like to make an animation of how some sort of civilization changed. So I would basically take a world map and I would basically then animate in After Effects kind of the reach of a certain civilization. And the basic idea was I would make, you know, these videos about each and every single one of them, and then after like 40 videos, something like that, I could put them all together and basically have a single world map with all of these civilizations accurately changing all at once, and then, you know, that would be such an epic video with where you could see how the human civilizations all progress, and you know, it would be cool. It would be cool. And so basically for that I would need a map, and this is the Visible Earth high resolution map 43,200 times 21,600, which is a pretty high quality map, except the issue is that the download works, alright, the download does work for this, but it only works for a single file. Which is a problem because if you take a look at the single file, my Explorer is lagging so hard because of this, by the way, because of my shenanigans. If you take a look at the single... Oh, that's PNG. If you take a look at the single file which you can download, it is extremely high quality, but it has crazy lot of JPEG artifacts, like just ridiculous amounts, as you can see. Like this is horrible, this is awful. So what I need is I need the original map in the original size, in the original quality. And for that, I realized that even though you can't, like, you know, download all of them all at once, they are all very conveniently named and tiled, and it's all very nice. So what I did is what any reasonable person would do, and I basically made a script to steal the site. It's simple, honestly. I know it's not that crazy. It's still stealing. It's a lot of files. It's 23 times 35 files, which is at least 100. So how's your day going? There is 300 countries you plan on doing all of them over the history of ever. Okay, first of all, not over history of ever. That makes it sound impossible. But let's say history past 9,000 years, right? And so, yes, there is a lot of countries, but when it comes to modern countries, you can group them together. Like for Europe's history, I would probably have only 3 videos. Plus countries have multiple civilizations. Yeah, so here's the thing. I would do it more for civilizations than less than countries. So for Europe, I would have 3, maybe 4 videos, even though you could make an argument there are more civilizations, and that would be a pretty solid argument. but I'll make like 3 or 4 videos because all of them happen all at once, simultaneously interactive with each other. So that's there, and I do believe that like 30 or 40 videos could actually be a lot. This will be enough. And considering that making these animations is not as difficult as many people may think. Oh wait, this is the last one, 23. Right? I think it is. Can I make a suggestion? Yup. How do I stitch them all together though? Okay, the script temp is finished. I have successfully stole the ward. Let's see how large it is actually. It's quite a lot of images, you know? My Explorer is lagging. Properties 30 megabytes. In comparison, the full JPEG map is 52 megabytes. It is full JPEG map is larger than this. How? It's the same one except this one has less. Well, they still have artifacts, but it has fewer artifacts. Hopefully, I mean, we could check pretty easily. Let's pick something reasonable, like for example, sort of desert with mountains, so that we can. Now let's play GeoGuessr. I have guessed the geo. Well, that's not the quality we were looking for. Yeah, I feel like it was really worth it. Oh, the difference is massive. Well, okay, relatively. The difference is its existence. You're not having macro and ideas. You're just focusing on researching one's vision and not overstimulating yourself one of them at once. I've had this idea for a month. It's not that I'm, it's not that I'm having a manic episode and just I'm super productive when I use it to make some sort of crazy high number of videos. It's just that I feel like it's just a decent idea. I really want to do it. I really want to add history to my channel. It's not like it can go wrong, because if I only make 3 videos, then I still made 3 videos. And I could probably use a... Yeah, I feel like it's the high. I don't think the quality is all that much higher, which is bizarre because isn't this on site better? Am I crazy? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just lying to myself. Maybe it's the exact same. I think it is the exact same. They've been telling me about 15 minutes. I had a side quest, alright? It was a side quest, okay? Can't deny a side quest. Yeah, now we can march them. I think quality is, yeah, it's probably the same. I have learned that you can, that it's really easy to steal stuff in Python. Okay, I already knew that. I have learned. Okay, we're getting there, right? So here's the thing, Mesopotamia. This is what we are doing, right? Yeah, okay. Let's start here indeed. This is cool as fuck. Mesopotamia, it's land between rivers. Is the place. It's the this. I can't zoom in any further because my Windows, please. Live. Yeah, so now we can go to the fun bit, except wait, oh no, we can't. I have to first, okay. Now we're getting there. Right? Because now that I realize that this JPEG cannot be improved any further, or at least it would be very hard. Where is it? It's somewhere right. I think it's right here, you know. We'll have to cut solid. Okay, let's new 4K if I may. If I do may. rhymes. Let's drop it in. And okay, 4K is gonna be more than enough. Actually, it might need to be larger than 4K. Whoops. Make it. Listen, I am multitasking, alright? I wanna learn stuff, but at the same time I wanna work on the video, okay? So I need to prepare the thing for the video. It's bite-sized pieces. I can't do bite-sized pieces. You've seen my live stream for long enough. You should know that. I'm not good at logical approaches to stuffs. Alright? I am a big fan of I'm a speed freak. I like overstimulation. There, this should be pretty solid for the Mesopotamia. Oh, that is solid. Oh, that is solid. 8K. Alright. Is your video, oh my god, I have quite a lot of stuff open. So, history of Mesopotamia. Let's start. Let's start the thing. Pre and Proto history. This is what we'll start with, and I feel like up to the early Bronze Age. Let's do up to late Bronze Age, which means we will need to open front, and we shall start our research. Wait, are those links to? Good, they are to different sites. Fantastic. And let's go from the end back to organize them better. So, 11th century BC, how long would that be? Let's compare a couple for now. Start to collapse. Alright, I feel like up to late Bronze Age would be it's really tempting for me to open up all of them. Listen, I'm in self-help mode right now. If I can't take a shower, you can learn something without getting sidetracked on a million one ideas. Fine, I'll just quit opening these. Oh, I can't. Okay, so this reaches so much further than it should. Make it, stop getting sidetracked. Just open up these, which is the history, and let's go through all of these chronologically. This is already not chronologically. Alright, step by step. Pre-pottery, Neolithic A. Easy stuff, easy money, slam dunk. This is what it is. I have so many things opened, even in my own stream, which I. This is the wrong. This is my scripts for my videos. That is incorrect. That's not the docs I wanted. This is the one I wanted. Perfection. What language? Ali. My goodness gracious. Language. I swear. Alright. Pre-pottery Neolithic A. Alright. Yeah, let's start. How should I group them? Pre and Proto history. So this would be list. What time period are we starting? 10,000 BC. E. BC. There we go. Let's just keep it as a thing for now and tab. knows the first stage of pre-pottery Neolithic in a Levantine and Anatolian Neolithic culture dating to, yes, that is 10,000 to 8,800 BCE. Archaeological remains are located in Levantine and Upper Mesopotamian region of the Fertile Crescent. So Fertile Crescent, I should mention what it is first. So important bits and pieces first. 5 important bits and pieces, fine, good enough. Important bits and pieces, which will be first, and also, if I may, history of this, which will be actual thing, and then we can go for important bits and pieces, which will start with the Fertile Crescent, which is the important place with yeah. Actually, you know what? As a PowerPoint list, that'll be good enough. Crescent-shaped region in Middle East. Crescent-shaped region in the Middle East. Quite fertile. Mystery solved. Yes. Great. Let me just save this to as a Mesopotamia main map. Absolutely festive. That's interesting. Never. First time I'm getting this error. Large document format. I had no idea. What should... I'm so confused. Oh, then that's also a pretty large file. Oh my, okay. Main map. How big is the world map? 186? This one is 1 gigabyte. Oh, this is great. This is gonna be pretty large, right? Fine. So, Fertile Crescent, I do believe, pretty understandable. Crescent-shaped region, Middle East. Let's also, since we have the map, we can already create our own very. Is perfect. All right. So let's. Fertile Crescent, which will be, because we don't like stealing other people's work, so we're gonna do our own work, and then we're gonna piggyback off other people's work, and then we're gonna call it our own work, like a true scientist. Our map is a bit different, so it should be noted. We need 3 points for this to align. It aligns not quite well. It don't be aligning all that well. Damn scientists coming up with different ways to create maps. Fine, I'll use it as a... Fine, I won't do it perfectly, I'll do it normally. So, this Fertile Crescent would be an area, big surprise, starting here. Also, it should be noted that it is in on the land. Oh, this is a bad idea. Couldn't find the object to select. Okay, think, well, why am I doing this again? Please, my graphics card, I'm sorry. It's surprisingly fine. Alright, let's deselect all the water because the crescent obviously won't be there. And now let's actually pinpoint the area. So it spans many countries. I don't think it actually has anything special to do with countries. I do believe it's just a place which just is fertile, which is convenient because for some people, for some reason, people don't like starving to death. I don't know why. I'm a communist myself, so I don't get that. Perfection. It's this, it goes up to this point. When it goes over, I can't see a single fucking river up there, which is a problem. Yeah, it's not. The rivers in real life aren't as visible as we'd like them to be, but we see a lake, which is nice. It is a general idea, I don't have to be so perfect about it, but I also don't want to screw it up for no reason. And fun fact, it's shaped kind of like a crescent. There, this is the area we care about. The importance now was to so many people for agriculture. Yeah, because if it's fertile, then, as I mentioned, you probably won't starve to death, which is convenient. I guess. I don't know. I'm a communist. Tis the crescent. Extremely lovely. Absolutely outstanding. I know. This is the crescent we care about. Festive. Many civilizations. So far, this is geography. We didn't even we had keep in back in mind. We didn't even get to civilizations. This is not civilizations even. So far, we're just doing geography. We get to civilizations when we get to them. All right. For now, we're just setting up the regions. Quite further. Yes. And a sip. Christian region got the first thing festive. Let's carry on. The time period is characterized by tiny circular mud brick dwellings, the cultivation of crops, the hunting of wild game, and unique burial customs in which bodies were buried below floors of dwellings. Pre-pottery Neolithic A and the following pre-pottery Neolithic B, PP and B, were originally defined by Kathleen Kenyon, I do believe it's gonna be important, and the type site of Jericho, also important, state of Palestine, yes, should mention. During this time, pottery was not yet in use. I'm guessing that's why it's called the pre-pottery. I'll teach myself. Yeah, this isn't. That's why I always mention that these. That's the same thing which I mentioned with medicine. When I'm researching something that's new to me, it's not a good stream idea. I'm just doing this because I also want to work on the video at the same time. During this time, pottery was not yet used. It's a pre-pottery Neolithic age. Makes sense. They precede the ceramic Neolithic Yam culture. PNA succeeds the Natufian culture of the Epipaleolithic. Neolithic Near East. Cool. So. Wait, but are these areas significant for the general? I don't think they will be significant for what I need. Okay. The PPNA archaeological sites are much larger than those in preceding Newfoundland hunter-gatherer culture and contain traces of communal structures, such as famous Tower of Jericho. PPNA settlements are characterized by round semi-subterranean houses with stone foundations and terrace floors. The upper walls were constructed of unbaked clay mud bricks with plano convex cross sections. The hearts were small and covered with cobbles. Let's go. I lost. Okay, more coffee. Go for Tower of Jericho. Next one. There. Tower of Jericho is an 8.5 meter tall stone structure built in the pre-pottery Neolithic A period around 8000 BC. It's considered the world's first stone building. Oh, that's cool. And possibly the world's first book of monumental architecture. It's also cool. So this is the place I'll be guessing, right? Sure does seem to be. Pinpointing it on the map actually will not be that hard because it's right here. The elf shouldn't be in caps there. Won't be that hard because it's right here, so actually let's be semi-professional about this. Why is this so pixelated? Oh yeah, because it's an 8K, I forgot. This is genuinely pretty small. Right here, this is the Tower of Jericho. Good to know. Alright, fantastic. Tower of Jericho, which is 8.5 meter tall. That's pretty tall, if I just say myself. Considered world's first stone building, which is pretty awesome. Possibly world's first work of monumental architecture, which also is pretty awesome. Is it dated, perchance? And dated around 1400 BC. I think it might be older than that. Height periods, sculptures. Okay, so that's when we know the period. We don't. Definitely 11,000 working days. That is insanity. Purposes and considered tower showing an early example of archaeastronomy. They used in computer modeling determined that the shadow of nearby mountains first hit the tower on sunset of the summer solstice and then spread across the entire town. That's what I love when it comes to all these ancient, you know, architecture stuffs that took. These obviously took a lot of work, right? For example, 11,000 working days. Which, wait, let me just note that down first. What I really love is that it took so much work that they obviously had to plan the thing, and when they were archaeastronomy astounds me. The thing which I always love about this is that it would take so much work to build these sort of things that they had to plan in advance quite a lot of stuff. And because of that, there isn't much you can plan when you don't have the access to the sort of technology we have access to in the 21st century, right? And because of that, when they were planning things, they... How should I explain this best? Well, when you're building a massive structure, then you want it to be not only useful, but also pretty cool. I can't really find a better word to describe this. And because that all of them have these amazing properties. Like, for example, I forgot the name of that structure. That plant around the sun. Yeah, because that's obvious, right? There you have a magic shining ball in the sky which provides light for the entire world, it would seem like. Yeah, so, you know, if you have a magic shining ball in the sky, then you're probably gonna be astounded by it. But it's just the entire arc is just so well planned and well made. It's just outstanding. Let me just copy this entire thing, spread across the entire town too, because for every single one of these structures, I would like to note all of these extremely cool properties that people just make. It's amazing. Like heating or something. I honestly, for most of them, it doesn't. For most of them, in my opinion, it doesn't quite matter if it was for religious or practical or maybe some other reasons, because you can just group them all together as art. This is the purest form of art, in my opinion. Doing this much work, and in the end having something which has these amazing magic-like properties, which no one would even, because it's just ridiculous. Yeah, that's all it says about it. Is that when it was created and when? Why is it such a long? Oh, it's when it was the worst tile structure. Okay, so 8000 BC. All right, around 8000 BC, but I am a bit skeptical because it's been the pottery period around 8000 BC. Okay, never mind. I'm no longer skeptical. I believe Wikipedia. All right, cool. As of 2013, Geshem on Israel became the earliest known of all Neolithic sites, with calibrated carbon-14 date of 10,459 BCE plus or minus 348 years. Carbon dating is its own thing, which is... I like to know the why behind things. For me, it depends. There's some cases in which the why isn't as interesting as the thing itself, in my opinion. For example, when it comes to pyramids in general, the why for pyramids most of the time is so much more boring than the sheer... well, human... I'm lacking the words to even describe that, because it's ridiculous if you think about it. You have just a population who built a structure that's so massive that some people could just walk by and be like, oh, that's a cool mountain. Hold on now, why does this mountain have exactly 4 sides? We have like pyramids in Egypt, for example, right? They were used as basically cemeteries, except cooler, which is just adds another point to my list of why ancient people were better than we are right now, because we just make cemeteries, which is just, it's boring. It's just a field with a couple of stones. That's so boring. That's that soy boy moment when, you know, these ancient people created these massive structures, massive triangles in the desert, which I think is way cooler. And we could do that today, but we don't. There was a proposal at some point to create this sort of massive pyramid for dead bodies in France, but it didn't go through, and I'm still upset about it, and it's annoying. And having your garden on the east side of your house instead of west, instead of saying, oh, pretty garden. Yeah, but that's cool. And that's the reason. And yeah, so you know, if I see a garden that's on the east side, then I would be like, yeah, that's extremely cool. The garden is on the east side, but I wouldn't care all that much about why someone built it, because it's pretty obvious. They built the garden probably to use it for agricultural reasons or because it looked nice. And this is so much more boring than the fact that it is on the, you know, east side and cool and stuff. Just breaking the arsenal for one of the sites, calibrate protein date. Gesha. Right. Further reading. I'm stuttering. I think coffee is helping my speech. I feel off. I feel like someone spiked my coffee. East-west determines frost protection, whilst north-south determines sun availability. I keep that in mind when I'll be building my next massive pyramid. That's the shit that fascinates me. For me, it's just the fact that, you know, they were so prosperous that they could afford to just build let's be a fucking mountain. they could build their own mountain for whatever reason. Like, they didn't build the mountain because they were starving and they needed the mountain for food. No, the man doesn't give them food. They didn't build the mountain because they had a reason, bro. Yeah, but it's not a survival reason, though. They didn't build the pyramid because they had the option between extinction and building pyramid. No, they built it for something that could be considered, you know, for fun is grossly oversimplifying it, but that's basically the idea. It wasn't a choice between extinction and building the thing. No, they were so prosperous, they were so chill, they had so much food, they were so fine that they could afford to build a pyramid. It's amazing for me. But they chose that mountain. Yeah, but they didn't have to. That's what's really cool. Because if you're forced to build something massive, then that's not as cool, right? Because you're forced to do it. So, for example, if I don't know, if you see some sort of ancient civilization place and you see that there's a lot of places where they basically that they use for agriculture, and you're like, yeah, whatever, they use it for agriculture, they need food, yeah, it's pretty reasonable. But if you see that sort of ancient civilization and you see well, I know I'm going back to pyramids, there are so many other cool ones, but yeah, let's say pyramid, because if we're talking about pyramids, might as well. And you see a massive mountain that they built, then you're like, holy shit, you put it all together, you ask them why, and they're like, oh, you know, because we wanted to put our dead inside, and we thought that would be pretty cool if they were all inside the fucking mountain, but we're like, you know what, it would be even cooler if we made that mountain, because we fucking can. I'm just amazed. Geshen's archaeological site is a sound bank of Nile Trevor, Tava. I'll be mispronouncing everything. This is even worse than medicine when it comes to pronunciation. Oh, yeah, the only thing that's better than Latin is Latin, including every other different language in existence. The only thing worse than Latin is all the other languages. In central Jordan Valley of Israel, it bears signs of occupation from two periods, the very early Neolithic and the Middle Bronze Age. That's pretty far apart. The site was first excavated between 1986 and 1987 by Joseph Garfinkel. Any connection to Gafa? No, okay. Of the Hebrew community of Jerusalem, and between 2002 and 2004 by Susan Cohen of Montana State University. The average of 4 radiocarbon dating results suggests that inhabitation of a settlement around 8000 BC. It's around the same time as the tower. Pre-Neolithic Neolithic age, the site was a small village composed of few round structures. So this is cool for archaeological reasons, but I don't think this is quite what I'm looking for. Because it's just a village. Right? Yeah, so not quite what I'm looking for. Middle Bronze Age 2A. I love the quote. Middle Bronze Age 2A is what gets me going. Sure. Middle Bronze Age 2A paragraph of the Burial Custom is what gets me going. Middle Bronze Age 2A. You mean this? Adgesha. Under the Geshe subpage, this one. The study of burial customs. This. During burial bronze page 2A, Geshe served as cemetery. Some 20 graves have been uncovered. There are shaft graves dug into local sediment used for individual burials and never reopened. This was a study of burial customs, including body position and quantity of grave goods and their relation to the deceased. Bronze spearheads and axes, including 3 duckbill axes, were found in 4 of the graves. A final excavation report in the Middle Bronze Cemetery was published in 2007. So that's cool. That's cool. Back into local sediment and never reopened. Wait, okay. Wait, where were we? By the way, that's right. Professor Sociology over just straight history. I didn't even get to the sub portions. I'm still on the history bit. I'm still just entering. Most notable PPNA settlement is Jericho. It was my first town. Certainly noting that. That's extremely cool and important. Jericho. Thought to be the world's first town. 9000 BCE, extremely cool. Contained population of up to 2,000 to 3,000 people. Population of 2,000. I'm guessing it's 2,000 to 3,000, not 2 to 3,000, because that would be. Oh yeah, my favorite town with 5 people. There is much debate over the function of the wall, for there's no any serious warfare at the time. The wall was built to protect the salt resources of Jericho. Yeah, but has been proposed that caught the shadow of the largest nearby mountain, or some of all this, in order to create a sense of power in support of whatever hierarchy ruled the town's inhabitants. Also love that. Jericho. Where is it? Oh my goodness, wouldn't you believe it? It's Jericho is right next to the Tower of Jericho. Who could have guessed that? Sociology is the study of the structure and functioning of human society. Oh, that is probably really cool. I can imagine. But I haven't got that yet. I haven't even gotten to societies. I'm still in the first civilization part. It's the most oldest known protective wall. That's the protective wall. That was really interesting. What was it protecting them from? If it's the first city, I think a wall is required. That's interesting. Jericho is located in the Jordan Valley, Jordan River. Yeah, so there isn't anything particularly of interest to me. No, it's just around 9. Okay. Burial practices. Kenyan who excavated PMA living with their dead found no fewer than 279 burials below floors on the house foundations and in between walls. That is creepy. That is extremely creepy. It's genuinely. It's just. Oh my! It's just. I am in your walls, except literally. I have there are corpses in your walls. In the PP and B period, skulls were often dug up and reburied, or molded with clay and presumably displayed. Oh my goodness, that is terrifying. Yeah, having a oh, it's creepy but cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, last week my grandpa passed away. Where is he? Oh, you know, 2 meters to the left, in between my kitchen and my living room. Crop cultivation, that's probably the most important bit right now, because agriculture I've heard it's pretty important when it comes to science for some reason. Cultivation of local grains are barley and wild oats. Grain sites such as Dra and Jericho. Retain Dra, I should also probably read about this. Retain hunting lifestyle in PP and B periods. Oh, so PP and B is when. Oh, so PP and A is creation, PP and B is agriculture. Got it. Okay, so it's pre-domestication, but still understandable, but may began to develop plant species into domesticated forms. They are today, deliberate extended periods. Storage was made possible by the use of suspended floors for air circulation and protection from rodents. This practice precedes the emergence of domestication. This is genius. Grains are positioned in places between odd buildings. Early on. Wait, BP? What's this question mark? How do I... Some cultures that they leave their dead out to be eaten by vultures. Like, it's a whole ceremony type thing. Was in northern India. Is that a real thing? That sounds amazing, wonderful. Leaving the out or to be eaten by vultures culture. Body the bears, practice of sky burial. Isn't the burial at all of anything. It's like a living corpse exposed to the elements, often in the very location, and only a few different cultures do it for different reasons and in different ways. It can be shocking to see. Yeah, I guess it can be shocking to see. Ex-human beings, by the way. That's an amazing way to describe dead people. Being dispassionately dragged up a mountain, chopped up and thrown to a venue of waiting vultures. Oh. Well, I mean, waste not, want not, I guess. I don't want a free book. That's ridiculous. Where are we? Alright, Stone Age. Yeah, this is not what we are looking for. Babedra, which side of the Bronze Age. Dead Sea. Okay, it's in between the. Oh wait, this is there. So put out the last thing, and now is the site. Wait, but is it? It's also a city, right? Unless I am way off, and there's a site, in which case I'm not. Large cemeteries, across Modern Road, shaft tombs, channel houses. There's a lot of burials. This entire page is just about burials. I think it's a site. I don't think it's a type archaeological site. I really don't think it's a city. So not having the whole not getting sidetracked ordeal. I don't mind that. Is it? Well, Wikipedia. I was Bible places. I don't think that's a reliable source. Oh, the Sin Cities. Bible archaeology. I also like to get my unbiased information from BibleArchaeology.org. DannyTheDigger.com though. I trust DannyTheDigger.com. Who can you trust? You can't trust DannyTheDigger.com. Archaeology site. Dating early Bronze Age. 1500 BC. Okay, so I don't care about it either way. Cool. This, we carry on. Retain hunting lifestyle until... Wait, sites such as hunting lifestyle. That was just a city. It's so confusing. Would it be a town? I mean, not a city. It's no. Wouldn't be, would it be a town on the? Is it a town or not a town? Because I define number of regional variants of pre-Polder Neolithic A. Yeah. Being the oldest regional complex yet to be discovered. Okay, it's a lot of sites. I still don't know, because sites would be just an archaeological site, right? Which is not always a town. It's an archaeological site. Okay, so pre-Polder Neolithic A is just the important bit is the creation of Jericho, first city, which is first town, sorry, which is awesome. Then we have the B, which is the sequel. Listen, be arguing. Let me just move this. Listen, you won't be arguing trustability and be using Wikipedia. Oh, that's isn't F America. Really? Wikipedia is an incredibly reliable source. My dearest friend is a Wikipedia editor, and let me just tell you, first of all, it is incredibly difficult to screw up Wikipedia in any major way, and second of all, have you ever been on Reddit? Ali, have you ever been on Reddit, or have you seen the Reddit culture? Do you know how they are? There's basically, Reddit would be basically a group of like socially inexperienced people, let's just say, who have this sort of subculture of can't use it in college, you have to use all websites. So basically, when it comes to Reddit, everyone is out for themselves, and they try to, they try to demolish everyone else as much as they can, which creates sort of really weird culture of like people who are very much individualist, but at the same time as a group. It's bizarre. But basically, when it comes to Reddit, if you ever publish a false statement, there are thousands of people who will eat you alive just because they can and just to get karma. Wikipedia is similar, except on Wikipedia, you have also people who are in charge of Wikipedia, who have authority there and who really care about the site. And because of that, if you try at any point to disturb Wikipedia, then first of all, you need to have an account. That's first obvious thing. Second of all, your account is tied to your IP address, so you better believe they don't take bullshit kindly. If you basically screw up Wikipedia and you lose your account, you're probably it probably would take you years to get back. So Wikipedia is incredibly reliable. It is ridiculous. Pre-pottery Neolithic B. Oh my goodness, we have a site with... Oh, yes, absolutely. We have a site. We have an image with... Wait, something's off. Jericho. This is a... Okay, no, it's not off. It's fine. Never use Wikipedia as a source. I always use it as a source because it's unbelievably reliable. And I remember back when I was in college, well, not exactly college, but it's the Polish... It's kind of Polish version of college. I remember I used to fight with teachers whenever they mentioned that, whenever any one of them mentioned that Wikipedia is not a good enough source, then I would just fucking fight them to the death, and I always use Wikipedia, and extremely proudly. Also, this is annoying. I have to change the no. I would always argue for of my professors and stuff, just so that they would let me use Wikipedia. I got in a lot of trouble because of that, and basically, whenever you're fighting someone who has complete authority over you, I would say it's not the best idea, something like that. It's because when you're fighting someone who can just, you know, give an F, then that's, well, let's just say not the smartest choice, but yeah. What degree did you get? That's not how it works in Poland. In Poland, we don't really have a college, nor do we have a university. We have paint. So basically, oh, that's oof. There, perfection. So when it comes to advancement, right? When it comes to like how advanced something is, you have kindergarten, right? Then you have the primary school. Then you have college, I think. Then you have college. And then you have the university. Uni. Right? That's how it works in, you know, God bless United States of awesomeness, right? I do believe there's like the 4 main stages. Unless it's not, I think this seems a bit empty. Maybe I've genuinely forgot about something. Well, this is how it works in the United States of God bless Murica. This is how it works in Poland, though. You have the kindergarten. Then you have the primary school there, just like in the United States. And then you have the Polish college. And then you have the Polish version of a university, which is a bit above college. There. This is how it usually works. We don't have anything that is quite the same level as American universities, but we have this, which is higher than college, but lower than uni. That's how it works. So basically, you don't really get a degree at this point. It's just there for fun. You're just there to lock a couple of, you know, legal adults in a single classroom and treat them like kids. I'm talking about this as if I'm still in college, which is pretty comical. Can you imagine? Pre-Valorine Neolithic B, which is the sequel, and I've heard it's a better one than the original. But Pre-Valorine Neolithic culture sent it in Mesopotamia. I feel like I know where it is. I didn't mean to open that one. I am fully aware that I'm not making any sense, by the way, in this live stream. I'm just fully aware. I can only apologize at this point. Yeah, there's nothing really I can do about that. I'm just stuttering, I'm just babbling, I know. Extended up to Mesopotamia and the Levant, dating up to, that is 800 to 6500. Alright, makes sense. It was typed by British archaeologist Kathleen Kinnear during her archaeological excavations at Jericho in the West Bank. So for Neolithic B, we actually can talk about civilization, right? It is different. PPN, no, I'm looking for PPNA. Where's my dearest PPNA? There it is. So when it comes to PPNA, it's just a couple of settlements. Okay, yeah, so PPN is the beginning. PPNA is the beginning with a couple of settlements. PPNB is the actual civilization. With, oh my goodness, that's quite a lot of cities. 20 of Poland's universities are top 1,000 in the world. That's such a small number. Oh my, oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. 20 being in the top 1,000, that is a horrible number. Oh, that is a horrible number. Oh, that is a horrible number. Oh no. Oh, darling, great. So, over here we'll just pick a couple of... How big is the page for the Neolithic B? It's larger. I don't think so. Let me tell you why it's such a horrible number, because I think... Okay, so... 1,000. Let's normalize it a bit. So, we basically are responsible for 1/50th, right? Countries by population. What is important to note that when it comes to global, universities and stuff, Poland is 38th, which if you compare the fact that we are 38th in the world, we have 37 million people. But the largest is obviously Asian countries, responsible for 3 million. If you count them off, then this is 3 million. But Poland is responsible for 5% of the world population, in comparison to 2% of the top universities. Which actually, in order to explain that, I'll have to set up it. 38 universities in top 100. Yeah, this is the difference. 38 universities in top 100 is outstanding because of the top 100. If Poland had 5 universities in top 100, that would be amazing. That would be sick. But in 1,000, not so much. That's not great. top, yeah, 38 in the top 100. That's basically 33% of the top 100 universities are in the USA, which is a lot. Neolithic, not what I care about. Neolithic B. I'm really hoping they will expand the cities. Bible site. No, it's not Jbail or Jbail. It's a city. It is believed to have first occupied between 8800 and 1700 BCE. That is exactly what we're looking for. Byblos or Jbail. Don't fool you, people are stupid as heck here. The thing is, I don't quite buy it. I feel like in America you have this sort of really bad habit of determining the intelligence of a population by looking at the dumbest people out there. And yeah, you do have some pretty dumb people in America, but they are a very small percentage, incredibly small one. I feel like America is an incredibly smart country. It's just that you have some very loud bumpkins, let's just call them. Have some very loud believers in the lack of can't even make jokes. What's going on with me? I'm not even funny, no! Well, that's not that different from all the other screams, but oh well. During its history, there was numerous civilizations, including Egyptian, Phoenician, Assyrian, Persian, Hellenistic, Roman, Fatimid, Genoese, Mamluk, and Ottoman. Oh my goodness, they really switched a couple of sides. Okay, so between 88th, let me just put it like this, perfection, and we will have between 8800 and 7000. I'm really not looking at that. This is horrible. Continuously inhabited since 5000 BC. Oldest continually inhabited cities in the world during its history was numerous civilizations, including. Okay, so Byblos, where would it lie? It would lie. Jericho. I can't find it. Can I play this song, by the way? Because it's not Fatrat only, and I know that when it comes to Fatrat and some other creators, then YouTube tends to be a bit snippy, so... Well, nothing good original genetics can fix. I'm an idiot, I can just read about... Yeah, it's right there. This map shows me exactly where the city is. I'm really not thinking... There, end the sentence. Feels full and itchy. My brain feels... My brain feels... My what? Brain? I'm a YouTuber, we don't do these sort of things. Wait, where is that? Hold on now. It seems like it would be around here, but... It seems like this thing would be this thing. And this would be this thing. It seems to fit. But I don't trust myself, no. Something is off. Darken. Multiply. Perfection. I knew it doesn't fit. I was certain of it. It's right here, right? Yeah. I knew I was played for a fool. I was being played for a fool. This is the very beginning. Now let's try to normal. It's still way off because, as I mentioned, different maps work different ways, but it's way closer. And the most important bit is that it's not stretched like it should be. Okay, so this is this thing. I feel like we can all agree on that much. Now only where to put the rest. Photoshop, you mind? Thank you. This should be here, right? I have no idea. This seems to be quite almost not wrong. There. Congrats, I've mashed the thing. I'm proud of myself. That was a very difficult thing to do. There, it mashed perfectly. I'm so proud. Now the only thing is to pinpoint the city, which was the easier part. That's wrong. This. Byblos, which would be... Jbail. I like that name. I like the name Jbail, right? This is Jbail. Jbail. Yeah, I like that name. So if this is the thing, then it will be on the right and be at the top. It will be right here. There. That's Jbail. Cool. So now we have two. We have Jericho and Jbail. Except we should have way more because oh my goodness, there's a lot. It's genuinely not here. Ali Kosh, that's you. Jamo, I also like that name. I like the J ones. The J names are pretty cool. Let me turn off. Oh, come on. This perfection. Ooh, racist hand. What else can you tell me about Jbail? I'm gonna call Jbail. Jbail is a way better name. Literally 1984. History is around 42 kilometers north of Bruit. I also do think. Is it an old city or is it I can have more than 5,000 years? One thing more from the city states? Yeah, that's a bit too late for us. Filling your map, the point is, can you quiz ourselves if we can name the city? Absolutely not. No, I have a memory of a goldfish. I'm horrible at remembering names, at remembering city names, at remembering country names, at remembering everything else. Right, Ali? I know nothing about Jbail. Yeah, nor do I. Okay, you have a memory of a med student. I have a memory of a fucking computer scientist. It's different. You know how it is. You know how med students are familiar for the lack of memory because medicine is a field in which you don't actually have to study anything. You know how memory is famous for being this sort of silly field where there's absolutely nothing to be learned. And I remember this old joke about 3 different students where basically you have some people were performing a, you know, I don't even know the difference between tibla and fibula. Yeah, but Ali, I don't fucking trust you. I know you. I don't know. You have too good of a memory. This is an old joke about how some people were conducting a social experiment. They basically asked 3 different groups of students to memorize the phone book, right? And first they had the math students, which were like, well, can we only like get a part or something? Can we like make an algorithm for maybe sorting the phone book? Wouldn't it be better? You know, they didn't want to do it. They didn't manage. They couldn't memorize the entire phone book. Then you had the law students, which were arguing. Well, how about we first memorize this, or some people from our group could memorize this part of the phone book, some other people could memorize a different part of the phone book, and then as a group we could, you know, recreate the entire phone book from memory. Could we do this sort of thing? But once again, they couldn't memorize it from the past. And then they asked the med students to memorize the phone book. To which the men students once again raised a similar concern. They wanted to ask a question, and they asked, "When is it due?" I'm so unfunny today. This is a genuine problem. Whenever I stream, I feel like I have absolutely no air. I can't really open my windows. No, I can. Excuse me, it's middle of winter. Well, it's not middle of winter. I feel like I'm experiencing a carbon monoxide poisoning. Honestly, that's what it feels like. And actually, I might be. I have only one leaking pipe in my room, so yeah, it's probably fine. I don't like it. Something is definitely off. Difference between fibula and tibia. Only one. Yeah, I know it's not. I know. It's pretty fun, right? Could be worse. Only one noob. Get wrecked. Weakling. Cultural tendencies of the spirit differ from the period in that people living during this period. This is such an upsetting sentence to read. Cultural tendencies of this period differ from that of the earlier pre-pottery Neolithic A period, in that people living during this period began to depend more heavily upon domesticated animals to supplement their area mixed agrarian and hunter-gatherer diet period. Oh, I feel like I don't trust. I don't really trust Wikipedia when it comes to the pre-pottery Neolithic A. Honestly, I don't really trust Wikipedia against this one. I feel like they're not telling me the whole story. Science.org. That is, oh my goodness. Science.org. Oh yeah. It's the official science. It's the official science website. Oh, and obviously everything is a solid block of text, just like the founding fathers intended. Oh, this is an amazing graphic though. An outstanding graphic. Except, why would you... This one reads down to the right, all of these read down to the left. I have to shoot my head. Okay, I know who thought that would be... I swear. Yes, BP. Okay. I'm guessing... What is BP? Before present? BCE versus BP, and just in case versus BC. What are the differences? What's the difference? Well, current era and before current era. I know. I'm familiar with these ones, but body feels funky today too. I like breathing feels weird. That's exactly what I'm experiencing. It feels like a carbon monoxide poisoning. BC before Christ, before the birth of Jesus Christ. Anno Domini, in the year of our Lord. Yes, so before present, before the year 1950. Who and why? Why would you do BP like... Oh no. So the difference between BP and BCE is 2000 years, well 1950, because obviously they're still not artists. Okay, but I mean, they may be historians, but I still think they can afford to do something like this. Alright? Copy and select it, image, edit, transform, flip horizontal. There! That's not how it works, make it. Edit, transform. Wait, no, if I do flip vertical, it's not gonna work. Oh, you have to do it on each. Well, now it's better, except data isn't actually. The data don't be dating. So then you have to flip this entire thing, but I'm not gonna do that because that actually will take a bit of work. But now at least it reads normally, because you see now, if you take this entire thing, if you select it, if you turn it around, then you can actually read it from top to bottom like a normal person. I'm smart. Did I delete something more than... No, okay, these two are still there. Perfection. So yeah, that's cool. BP. So basically we need to add 2,000 years to each and every single one of them. And then we get... Actually, you know what? I should actually copy this image. This is actually a pretty sick graphic. I know I'm bitching a lot, but this is actually a pretty sick graphic. So we have this, and then... You can see right, they're all upside down. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Going tangents now. I also like. I also am a big fan of trigonometric functions. You know. Copy and image. edit, transform, vertical. But now I swear. I should just do it upside down then. It's another backward. I'll just have this here as kind of a cheat sheet for myself. I don't like history. Neither do. Well, I actually like history. I actually like history a lot. It's never ending. No, that was pretty funny. That was actually quite funny. That was a CPP&B. Wait. Oh, these are all different symbols for different things, and these are, wait, what? This graph still, this graphic is still blunt for me. And I guess, I guess it would be useful to remember. I mean, it would be useful for the future because it tells me the times for different things. I can't remember pre-Neolithic, pre-Neolithic. Population in West Asia. So yeah, we have. Wait, are they? Oh, okay, I get it. All right, this is actually incredibly useful. I'd like to keep that. This is incredibly useful. Yeah, all right. So we have. This is why I use Wikipedia. Yeah, but Wikipedia is just better written. I mean, there is an explanation to this thing, but you know, I'm not nerd, so I'm not gonna read that. Nerds. What I could also do is I could just Wikipedia all of these. But that'll be the end of the stream. I feel like. Yeah, this is not good stream material, is it? I've been streaming for 2 hours already. Oh, no way. Well then, I guess I should end the stream. I should end the stream. I'm gonna end the stream, go for a walk. Because I feel sick. I'm gonna end the stream, go for a walk, and come back, finish this, and then yeah, that'll be it. So Ali, that'll be it for this live stream. I will not be repeating this because that was a horrible idea. I'm gonna fire the intern who suggested that to me. I don't know which one of them suggested that, but they're getting fired. I'm gonna say it's bad. I just don't think I have the brain for it. Yeah, but it's okay. The issue is not that. The issue is that I don't have the brain for it. When it comes to research streams, this proves one thing. I can only stream sceiets streams when I either A, I know what I'm talking about, or B, have someone else who knows what I'm talking about. So, case in point, quantum mechanics and chemistry streams were pretty decent. Once at the same time, the medicine stream was pretty decent, because even though I had no idea what I was talking about, you were in chat, you knew what I was talking about, so, you know. I'm gonna go. Yeah. So for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye. It's like that was generous, isn't it?